Indeed. What is up, bud? We did it. I made it back. You're playing schedule? Schedule 1? I don't know what that is. Cool. Awesome. Guessing that's a game of sorts. Some sort of game you're playing? I am gonna try out a new camera setup today because I did get a bunch of the gear I need to start the console. I don't have everything. I'm getting my Adafruit delivery tomorrow with like the actual Raspberry Pi and stuff. But I did get the screen, and I got some of the logistical gear, like I got a new soldering system and whatnot. So I have a new camera set up where I can actually show me working on it. So I want to test that out today. And probably do some updates to the design as well. Just from the little bit that I looked at, I definitely need to put like a impression for the screen to sit in. But yeah, we'll see. Once I have all that other gear that's coming tomorrow, I'll be able to do a lot more, actual prototyping of the case. I think the main problem is that the power booster is going to show up a little bit later than I thought. Fun game? There's a lot to it. Yeah. I'm on it, man. I'll jump right in that. But yeah. So let's try out the new camera setup real quick. Let's see if I can do this cleanly. I can't see though. Oh, here we go. So boop, boop. Okay. So, luckily I have the mic wireless. So we got our case. We got the monitor came. So that's good. Here's the soldering setup I got going on now. It does have a digital display. This is definitely a step up from my last system. Got my flux, got my solder sucker. I got my wires I'm gonna need. I also have some of these heat inserts for M2 screws. Well, I guess this is a good time to try the other thing I have set up here. So let's see what we got here. Oh shit. I ruined it. Hold please. What? Why did it do that? Well, I already ruined the camera setup. Son of a bitch. Hold on. Why does it change the goddamn the IP immediately? That makes no sense. Hold on. Yeah, okay. Did I put that in right? 192.168.470. Yeah. It's not working. Son of a bitch. Deactivate. Refresh. Come on, activate. Wow, it's so weird. As soon as I like just closed it, it stopped. Activate, you piece of shit. Yeah, I do need help. Man, this was working like 2 seconds ago. You saw it. 192.168.47. Yeah, that's right. But it's not working. Really weird. Like as soon as I timed out the screen, it decided to crap out. Well, that's... Oh, you know what? Let me try this. Let me try restarting it first. And now, maybe I can activate it. Let's refresh. Activate. No, of course not. You piece of shit. Wow. That fucking sucks. Wonder why I did that. If I close this first. I could change the fucking IP address for no reason. Did I switch? Oh. Maybe it's because I'm on the wrong network. Oh, maybe that's what it was. Maybe? Yep. That's what the problem was. I switched Wi-Fi. Because I have a direct Wi-Fi to my router, and then I have like the satellite system. So I like to use the direct one when I'm in the office. There we go. Okay, where was I? So, yeah. It's upside down. Why is it upside down? That's not upside down. On my side? Oh, it is upside down on my side. Son of a bitch. Okay. This is why we're testing it. What did I do? It looks like I paused. My bad. Okay. So yeah, we got these heat inserts. That's all I was trying to show you. And this will help me put the case together, basically. If you don't know what a heat insert is, you just use the tip of the soldering iron, use a little tool attachment, and then you just kind of like squish it into the plastic. And then you can do a mechanical hold with an actual screw. Yeah, so there's a little setup we'll have. And yeah, we can stop showing the camera now. I think we're good. I think this setup is gonna work for when I'm actually doing the soldering on the actual device. I can show the actual work. I know you can't see my face unless you want to, but and I think there's a lag too. What? All right. We're going to have to do it on the new screen. Let's see if we can figure this out. Let's go. All right, let's move back. All right, I'm back. Cheers, everybody. You know, good to be back streaming semi-regularly. It's just Ardbeg. 10-year, though. I'm almost out. Pretty close to being out. It's lasted a while, though. Been doing a lot of red label, just fucking around. Nothing serious. But, yes. So, the plan tonight is let's do some measurements of the screen. Okay. And then we will jump into Fusion and we'll make the updates per the design. And the things that I talked about too, like moving these buttons to the top, which I think all I'm gonna do is swap the buttons to do that, because I'm gonna remove this anyways. The this shoulder button, once I started feeling the shoulder, like it's way too high. I want to make it more like a bump button on the side, on the corner. So that feels actually pretty good. That feels pretty good. Though, honestly, like, I feel like all the buttons should shift up, because hitting the two top buttons and then using the D-pad and stuff, it kind of feels like I'm stretching down a little bit. But I think I just want to shift them all up a little bit too. So whatever, we'll do all the button redesigning, moving, that kind of stuff. We'll do a full move. And then maybe I'll print it and blah, blah, blah. But also, I definitely want to put the inset in there for the screen. Did I know? No, I didn't know who that was. No, that was just probably a bot, rage bait, some stupid shit. Because it was completely out of context, you know what I mean? I had no reason to think anything I said would, you know, invoke that kind of rage in somebody. So yeah, no idea. No idea. Doesn't matter. There's a fireball. You posted a lot of videos on your Facebook profile? Nice. Sure. Nothing but free time over here, man. I'll check out all your videos. What are they? You playing games or something? I'm not on Facebook ever. The only time I go on is when I see the notifications of you liking my videos. Concert. Oh, that's right. You went to concert. Hope that was cool. Hope you had a good time. Yeah, no. Facebook's for old people. I'm surprised you're on there. Oh. Okay. So I think the first thing we need to do is take measurements of the screen and kind of figure out how I want this to work. I noticed that the screen itself has a bigger bezel on the bottom than the top. I don't know. Maybe that's just so it's like a, I don't know, like a laptop screen or something. I mean, laptops don't, they kind of have that, right? Where it's kind of bigger on the bottom. But yeah, I'll show you. Let's scoot over to the other video again. Ugh. Okay. I actually want to put on some gloves real quick. Yeah, I don't feel too comfortable holding the screen barehanded right now. I don't want to mess anything up because it's very clean. I mean, it has a protector on it, but it's still, it's not I don't want to touch anything weird with grubby, oily hands. So let's go ahead and glove up. Okay. So here's the screen. I don't know, should I set up? I guess we can set the camera up real quick. Okay. Let's just pull this stuff off here. This will be difficult with one hand. Okay, here it is. It's a 7-inch DSi display. And now this doesn't connect via HDMI. It connects directly to the board. There are good and bad reasons for that. The good point is it sits really like flush with the actual with the Raspberry Pi, right? Because it just connects with a nice little ribbon cable and it's good to go. Now it's bad because now I can't do any like bench testing. So basically I have to use this screen for all the testing. Hey, look, it's me. Hello. So yeah, this is a touchscreen, 7-inch. You see though that the bezel on the top and the bottom's bigger. And it's got like these little, oh, I don't want to mess it up. Comes with these little like stands, wooden stand things to hold it up. I'm guessing that's for testing purposes. I mean, I don't know why you would use it otherwise. But yeah, so this is the display. You'll see that it fits in here quite nicely. It's bigger, you know, than the whole. So I did kind of nail the dimensions without even having the screen. You'll see though, I can't put it, you know, at the top because that black bezel kind of shows through. But I can put it, you know, I can offset it. So I'm gonna have to do some calculations, you know, on the inside here to determine how best not to have a bunch of black lines. Because I basically just want it to sit right inside here, like a little glove, perfectly sit in there so I don't have it shifting or anything while I'm putting everything together. And then I'm guessing I'll have some sort of plastic clamps to set it into. I might have to do a little research how I want to handle that. I mean, I could put some of those heat inset screws, and then I can have a little L bracket that just kind of sits in here and I can screw it in to hold it down. That is one way to do it. I don't know how secure that'll be though, but we'll see. I don't really know yet. I really need to get the rest of the parts. I mean, tomorrow will be a good indicator of what I'm gonna do. But all right, let's turn this off. Okay. So yes, let's get the calipers out and let's figure this out now. Okay, so this also has a backlight button, I just noticed, which I'm going to have to figure out how to hit. So I'm going to need like an extended, you know, there's a little button right there. That's to turn the backlight on, probably to control it. But maybe the Raspberry Pi will be able to control that without me needing to actually hit this button. Again, I don't know. I haven't built one of these before, and I've done very little research, so we'll find out. Okay, but I know that these dimensions are set in the design. The only thing I need to know now is basically the best position for this screen, because what I want to do is make the little cavity that this is going to sit into so it sits perfectly. That being said, is there anything I have to worry about at the bottom here? I don't think so. I think it's good to go. I can just, yeah, I think it can sit on the inside completely fine. But, okay, well, first off, we'll start using it upside down since I'm going to have the buttons on top anyways. And we know the bezel on the front. What I'm thinking is I just need to measure. Yeah, I don't know, because there's going to be a little bit. I mean, maybe there's no black showing if I get it right. Yeah, I guess not. I mean, so all I need to do is basically measure the bezel and just imprint in there. Well, how high it needs to go. So I actually just need the entire dimensions of the screen, which is going to need a ruler. My caliper is not big enough, but we can at least get the up and down dimensions of the screen, the vertical dimensions, which are not working. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So the screen is literally 100 millimeters. Okay. Good. So I'm gonna need to go a little bit bigger. I want to give a little bit of relief. I don't want it to jiggle, but you know, thermal expansion in the prints. So I'll probably give it a couple millimeters. So we'll do 102. So 102 inset vertically. And then, yeah, looking at the buttons now, I mean, there's not a lot of space between this side and the actual button here. So I might have an issue with how big this bezel is. And it's funny because the bezel is bigger on the right than the left side of the screen. Honestly, I don't even know if that's the right side of the screen. Probably is. That's fucking weird. Wait, what? So the bezel is bigger on the... Why is it offset like that? There has to be a reason, right? I mean, you see what I'm talking about. No, you can't really see what I'm talking about. I mean, maybe you can. What? Yeah, there you go. You can kind of see it better. So this side is bigger, and this side is bigger than the top and the left. Is that normal? I don't know, man. Maybe. It's got a screen protector on it. Yes, it does. That's good. I mean, it's got this plastic, but it's also got like an actual screen protector underneath too. Very cool. I mean, this is a touch screen, so I got to be careful with it. Alright, well, let's get the vertical. We know 102. And we want... So we'll put 1 pixel... 1 pixel. We'll put 1 millimeter on each side, top and bottom. And we know that we want it to go up the size of the bezel, because I believe the vertical size of the screen is perfect. But I am adding a 1 millimeter relief, so I can't just go up the size. So it needs to go up. It looks like 4 millimeters. So it needs to just be pushed up 4 millimeters. That means I need to go up 5 millimeters. And then I need to go down and then just make it 102. Okay, well that's good to know. Well, that being said, I don't know how wide it is. Let's see. That's 1. And if I look at that little mark, that's 164. It's 164 wide millimeters. But like I said, it is off-centered, which is really fucking weird. So maybe we'll do the same thing. We'll do 166. I should probably be writing this down. Okay, hold on. So we'll do 166, and then we'll do high was 102. Okay, cool. And we need to offset the height 4 millimeters. And then the left, we need to offset. I'm guessing, oh, it looks even smaller than the top. This is fucking weird, dude. Why is this screen like that? Is that normal? 1, 2, 3. It's like 3. Okay, well, offset it. It's got to be offset to the left 3. Top. All right. That kind of makes sense, I guess. Okay, so we got the top and the left. We have how far down it needs to go. I mean, this is going to need a fucking test. You know what I'm going to do, though? I think for my first test with this, with the screen, I'll probably not do this top part. I'll probably just do the flat screen so I can just try it out. Which is fine. Okay. So let's jump into... yeah, I don't need this anymore. I have the dimensions. Let's put this away. Nice and safe. Because that would fucking suck if it broke. Okay. Alright. Touchscreen monitor. You are now away. So let's go ahead and jump back into here. Okay. So first off, let us change these dimensions. Wait, what? There we go. Wait, how come I'm not changing the dimensions? Hold, please. No, that's not what I want. I want you. Why is it not letting me change the size. What am I missing? Usually it lets you do that. Huh? No. Oh, maybe this was the wrong. Did I do it this way, maybe? No, that's just cutting that out. That was making that. Yeah, it's this one, right? That does that. No, that did that. That does that. Yeah, it's this one. Where am I not seeing the fucking resize? Like I'm supposed to be able to edit these. Dimensions. The fuck? They definitely changed something in the Fusion update or something. Or maybe I'm just stupid. But why? I used to be able to go through the history and change the actual like sizes of the sketches I made. And now I'm not able to. Is it because I made it all multiple? Doesn't make sense. Like, it's showing the sketches. Well, why can't I modify the size? This kind of sucks. I mean, I don't even need to go through the history to do that. Hold on. Configure. Huh? Wait, what? Wait, is this like a paid option now where you can go to the past and do shit? No way. Did they do that? Did they make that a paid option? Am I crazy? That would be some bullshit. Hmm. Yeah, that's crazy. You can't edit it anymore. Unless, like I said, like maybe I'm missing something. Okay, I mean it's not a big deal. Okay, well let's go back to the future. I mean it's kind of a big deal. Just makes it harder for me to manipulate like I wanted to, but I think we can just. Let's do this. Let's remove all of these. Okay. Okay. So now it's just this. And we can remove, because that kind of fucks up the sizing though. So I know the reference size. I'm having issues. Whatever. Let's just draw the buttons on top. What's the size here again? It was like... Now let's measure. It's like this to this. 7 millimeters, yeah, that's right. So let's do it. Alright, 7. And then 7. And then line. Cool. Let's go over here and do the same thing. 7. 7. And across. Cool. And then we'll get rid of this. What? Did I not draw on the right thing? What the fuck? Oh, that fucking bitch. Okay. Let's try this again. Sketch on this. Yes, thank you. No, I did not mean to do that. Come on. Is this not fucking set? What's going on, dude? I don't know why I'm having a hard time today. Like, what is going on? Why is everything fucking not working? Like, what is this? What am I looking at? This is the front face. It's because it's locked? Why is this locked? What is this? Okay, that's that. That's the underside, I guess. That's that. That's that. That's... Okay. No, that's not what I want to do. How do I unlock this? Why is this locked? Okay. Okay, so those are gone now. Good. No, they're not. I'm just gonna keep undoing until they go away, I guess. Never mind. That's not working. Okay. Definitely seeing an issue here. For some reason, this faceplate got locked. Probably after something I did. So I need to somehow be able to sketch on this. You. Sketch. Am I sketching on you or not? I don't think I am. I might be though. Hold on. Because now it's not locking onto this point. So maybe. Okay. See, now I'm... Yes. Oh, shit. No. It doesn't care. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go out. So it's sticking out. So I can definitely hit it. Now let's see if we can do it. Maybe I was just hitting the wrong area. Okay, go. Yeah. Smart. All right. So now let's go over here. You know, I didn't think about it, but maybe I'll keep those bottom holes for speakers. Because I'm going to have to put those oval speakers somewhere. And that makes sense. Sound comes out of the bottom right there. Especially if you have your fingers a little bit higher. Yeah. And then it'll look like a design choice. So we're going to leave it. Not because this has been annoying. All right. Cool. Got it. Oh, shit. Okay, now let's go back down to normal size. Okay, wait, what's that the right side? Yes, I think so. Okay, cool. We back. Cool, so now we have that, we have that. Sure. Okay, let's get to the actual issue we're running into. So I think the problem is we need to flip this around. No. Yes. No. I don't want it to be upside down. That's my problem. Okay, we want it like this. Yeah, this would be upside down. Yeah. Okay, so it needs to be spun around. Like that. Yes. No, no, no. Fucking shit. Why am I fucking this up? There we go. Okay. And now we need the dimensions I set, which so to be offset 4 millimeters up. But I said 5 because we're doing 1 pixel all the way around, giving it some room to breathe. We know the bezel is 4 pixels. I keep saying pixels, millimeters. God damn it. Okay. Yes. So let's draw some lines. So this needs to go up. I'm gonna do 5. I'll go up 1 extra. And whatever. I mean, we could always... That didn't work. Are you even on the fucking thing? Where am I? Hold on. You. Sketch. Thank you. Okay. Up. 5. Yeah. Like I said, we can always change it in the future. And then left, we need to go 4. Right? Wait. This is up, but I think left is the big one. So we need to go the other way. So it's right. Right. Okay. Shit. No. Select. Fucking sketch. Wait, what? Okay. Select. Oh my god. Select. I'm having such a hard time. I'm blaming the software on this one. I feel like they changed some shit. Not since the last stream, but definitely, I mean, the design of the whole thing looks different already, but... Alright, so I don't think that's going to be as big of a deal. My problem is there's going to be a bigger cut here, but we have more space over there because the button's smaller, so maybe that's fine. Okay, so now that we have that, we can do the 3-point rectangle. At least I think that's how it's going to work. 1. No. Not how it's going to work. Hold on. Yeah, no, that's not how I'm going to do it. We'll do a... regular? No, we got to do this one. No. 3-point? No, because I would need the corner. Oh, let's just make lines that go up to the corner. That'll do it. Oh, why isn't it connecting? Usually it does. Alright, whatever. We'll just go overshoot it. Okay. Why? What is going on? Fucking stop. Why are you doing more lines? I'm getting pretty sick of fusion, dude. Okay. You to you. What's going on? 0 degrees. Yes. Okay, now I can do a 3-point rectangle. You. I guess it needs 3 points. Fuck me. Okay. This one. This one will work. Yeah, normal. Normal rectangle. Okay. So now we need to go 102 by 166. That is giving it a 1 millimeter relief. Okay. And now we can go around this. How far down? I mean, we have a decent amount of space in here. Let me see. Yeah, because I made this pretty thick. Yeah, I mean, we have 5. So, I mean, I can go down. I mean, we want the screen pretty close. I think I can go down 3. Oh. There we go. So there's our little screen insert. Okay, cool. Screen insert. Feels good, feels good. So the screen will fit right inside there. Even though it's offset weird, I calculated that into it. And should be able to get a good print now of that. The only thing now, I want to get rid of this, which I'll just, should I erase it or should I? I'll just get rid of it. To you. Okay. So I need a new button here. Even though I'm not doing that today, I'm just going to try to get the front plate printed. Well, let's see, how am I going to do this? I was thinking about putting a cut into just the actual corner here. Oh yeah, shit, I was going to move the buttons up too. Which is difficult now that I can't just adjust it like I wanted to. Shit. Get rid of all these lines now. Cool. I don't even know what you're doing there. Okay. Am I just giving everybody nausea with all this movement? Okay. Good. Screen should be perfect. But we need to scoot these circles up. Can I do that? Modify, move. No. Can I just move these holes? I want to move them up. Just moving the whole thing. You. I want to move you. Can I move you? I guess I could just put another circle on top. Yeah. Let's just do that. All right. Circle. Okay. Circle. Cool. Now you. Why did I do that? What was it? 20 millimeters? It's 20. Okay, I'll just make a new circle higher. How high? How high is it? Yeah, I want it to go, I mean, pretty high. I mean, probably 20 millimeters higher. It's gonna look weird. It's gonna have a lot of blank space, but maybe we can add more buttons eventually or something. I don't know. We don't have a reason right now. There are no more buttons you needed. Okay. So let's do a circle here. And we'll do it right here. What I wanted to do was go up 20. Which means I want to go up 10. Yeah, okay. I want to fill this in. Hole. I want to do the opposite of hole. Now we have two holes. How do you fill a hole? I forget how. Extrude. That's creating a hole. It's not thicken. Ooh, PCB. Modify. Here we go. Remove. No, don't do that. I've done this before where I fill in a hole. What was it? Not simplify. Construct? No. Insert? A hole? No. Surface? Modify. There's like a fill hole button. Damn it. Hold on. Nope. No. So this one? No. This one? No. This one? This one? This one? No. Where the fuck is the hole fill? Well, yeah, problem is if I get rid of that, then it'll screw everything up. I'm making my life very difficult for some reason. Wait, what? Okay. There we go. Oh, okay. Now you. I gotta move you up. So I moved that one up 20 millimeters, so I kind of want to do the same thing here. But let's double check what the fucking size is. I forget what I made it. And I don't feel like measuring it. 30. Okay. Cool. So let's... No. There we go. Oh, fuck. I needed a reference line first. Hold on. So let's do this. And the line needs to be 20 millimeters plus 15, 35. Oh no, I needed half of that though. Hold on. 15. Not 15. 25. Yeah. There we go. Okay, now we can do -5. Oh no, hold on. Let's, I guess, do the circle first. This is 30. Gonna be a little bit of overlap, which is fine. Oh, I guess I could just do the whole thing. There we go. Now -5. Oh. What? No. Uh-huh. No. I need you back. Mm-hmm. I'm doing this the most ass backwards way. I can't believe it. Yes, of course. Sure. Uh-huh. Alright. We got there. Completely fine. Alright, so now the buttons are 20 millimeters higher, though they do not look centered with each other. I do not like that. They are not. So I obviously screwed up on my math. Maybe I didn't. Maybe they weren't centered to begin with. They look center though. I moved this one up. Oh, I didn't move this one up 20. Or maybe I did. I mean, it's 20. Yeah. I thought I moved this one up 20. Well, I moved it up. I made a line at 25. It's 30. Half of it is 15. So I needed 15 plus 10 to get to the center. No. The center is 15. So maybe I was only supposed to go up 20. Oh yeah, stupid. I'm stupid. That was dumb. I'm moving it up 20. And I went from the center point. I should have just went up 20. I went up 25. Fuck. Well, let's just undo all that shit I just did. You. I used to be able to change your fucking size, but now I'm not allowed to, because reasons. Alright, so now you go up 20, not 25. Circle. Yes. 30. Yes. Cool. And now we'll, or whatever. Now we'll cut this out. And now we'll make a new circle here. I didn't need to do that. Circle. What? What is this? What am I doing? Where am I? Where am I? Stop. Stop doing things. Okay. Circle. You. Yes. Circle. Yes. Good. You. -5. Yes. You. Circle again. Oh my god. That's not stupid if it works. Yes. You. -5. Okay. Now it should be center. Yes. Looks much better. So, I mean, I think it's going to be good. I won't know till I print it out again. It feels good though. And then we'll have a little bumper button at the top. And then whatever these are for, I don't know. That extra space is on the bottom. The screen's big, so. I mean, it might just end up being I need to try the other version with the controller on the bottom. It's kind of a big ass screen to have sitting on top of controls. So I think I'll leave this the way it is. Okay. Let's add the new button. Yeah, how do I want to do it? Do I just want to like make this piece a button? Maybe? I could. But there's a button right here, so that probably wouldn't work. I mean, once I moved up though, I have some more room. Yeah. That's going to be hard because there's going to be a button in this top part here. And there's going to be a button over here. That might be kind of hard. Unless I make this top right button the button. Still not 100% sure what I'm doing with this button. Because I know I need a way to power it on. So I was going to make one of these the power button. And I was going to make the other one like the start and settings button. So like when you're in the game and you want to hit the settings, because the settings will let you leave the game. But now I'm starting to think it is a touchpad and there's a little settings icon in the game. I guess you don't necessarily need a button to open the settings. So what if instead, no. See, I already, yeah, you can't do that. Because you need to be able to hit both the action button and the other button at the same time. So you'd have to like go in the front with your finger and that'd be weird. So in that case, I need a button here. I mean, shit, maybe the original button, now that I moved up, wasn't a big deal. I can move it over a little bit so it doesn't conflict with the other one here. But like this, I guess, isn't really that hard to hit now that I'm up here. But I can scoot it. Well, I deleted it for nothing. That's fine. Let's just rebuild it. It's it was 30 by 10. That's just a 30 by 10 rectangle. It's not a big deal. But let's scoot it over more. So what I'll do is make a new rectangle here. And we'll do a center one. And I'll have the center like here. Because then it'll like cut into the curve and that might be cool. So that's what? 30. Nope, wrong way. This is the 10 by 30. So like that. And then when I cut into it now, I'll be cutting into that. Cool. So now it's kind of directly on top of this button, but I feel like I'll be able to get away with it if I configure the brackets correctly. I don't know. Maybe. We'll know once I get into it. Worst case scenario, I only like make like a little button or I just move it over again. But I would like it more on the side, so we'll see what this looks like. Okay, I think it's good. We have the speaker. Speakers go right here. Which I guess it shouldn't be a hole then. It should be a speaker grill. Shit. Okay, hold on. Let me fill this in somehow. How am I gonna fill this in without being janky? I guess I just need to create a new shape. So let's just sketch this again. So I need this to be a shape. Can you do that? Can I just have an outline and fill? Create selection set? No. That would be cool. No, it didn't work. This might be easier, maybe. All right, hold on. We'll just do this. Yay. There we go. Genius. So what I can do is instead of doing -5, I can go down 1, have a little divot, and then put holes in it. So at least I'll know what the fuck is. Okay. Yeah, let's go over here and do the same thing. Speakers go here. Alright. And we'll go -4. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Now, how do we want to do this? Slits or holes? I don't know. Can try slits, I guess. I guess holes would be easier. Let's do holes. And we'll try to match. So we'll just do a bunch of circles. Well, let's do some lines to make some sense here. So we'll do maybe 2mm spaces. Okay. Is there like a method for just making a grid or something? It's probably like a pattern thing. I don't want to do it. That's fine. Forget I said anything. We'll stick with my line method. Wow, I didn't think this was going to be so many lines. I think it's going to be slits. I'm already making the slits, right? Might as well. Shit, I'll just, you know, every other slit I'll delete. Fuck it, eh? Slits are cool. I like slits. Oh shit, am I grabbing? Okay, good. I was worried I was grabbing onto the, shit. I shouldn't have done that. I wasn't done. Oh. Hey. There we go. Come on. There we are. Okay, hold on. I don't like that line. What did I do? Okay, there we go. Gotta be in there. I don't know why this was easier earlier. Come on. Tedious? Maybe. Pointless? No. You do need to be able to hear. That is a point. And I do have stereo sound on this console, so... And let's do one more, and it should be good. Now, I'm not going to do the other side, because I just want to test this. This isn't a final print anyways. So I just want to test that the grid actually prints. Otherwise, this would be a big waste of time. Should I do one more? No. Maybe. Let's do one more. Uno más, por favor. Alright. Yeah, that should be good. One more was the right call. Okay. So now let's leave the outsides and we'll remove the insides. Oh, well, whatever. Cool. That'll be good for maxing the sound, I guess. Okay. I think it's ready for print. Like I said, I don't want to do this one yet. We'll leave that. Yeah, we got the new bumper button. We have the moved up buttons. We have the inset for the screen. We have the buttons on top now, and we have a speaker grill. Cool. Let's we'll save this shit real quick. Yeah, user saved. And let's export this real quick. And maybe we'll get the print going. I gotta turn it on. But it is loud, so I will start the print after the stream ends. Otherwise, you're just gonna hear a bunch of fucking noise. Okay. We can just do a quickie. Perfectos. And what I am gonna do though, because I don't want to print the whole thing again, and I'm still not like, because I don't know the dimensions of this completely until I get the Raspberry Pi in, I get the power booster in, I get the speakers in, I get all the buttons placed. Like, so, I mean, I'm probably gonna have to redo this a million times. Well, hopefully not a million times, but I'm gonna have to redo it at least one more time. So, I don't know how deep this needs to be. I'm hoping it's gonna be thinner than this, to be honest. That would be cool. But otherwise, this is like a fucking Game Gear, dude. Screen's better, but well, let's go ahead and cut the shit all the way down. I just want to, yeah, basically just to get the outline here, so I can test out the screen placement and just see how the buttons are. Though I guess without the whole thing, it's not gonna be the same. So let's not keep. Boop. There we go. So we'll just do this to give it a shot, and I think that's it. I was thinking about switching the fillet to a chamfer because it did not print well. I'll save that for future me problem, because I don't think there's an easy way to do that, to be honest. I don't think you can convert a fillet to a chamfer, can you? Convert to DM feature? What does that mean? No. What? What happened? Yeah, I wish there was an easy way to turn this into a chamfer. Modify. Chamfer. I don't think you can chamfer a fillet. I'd like to remove the fillet, but it's completely determining the dimensions, so I can't do that. Yeah, there's. Oh, see, look. It's letting me change the size. Interesting. I know this won't work, though. No. Interesting, though. I wonder if I could change this to like a 1. I mean, that worked. I mean, not really. I wonder if I can chamfer this edge now. Or if it still won't let me because it's filleted. No. No. It just sucks because, like, it lets me go to 1, but it doesn't let me go to 0. And I can't delete it because that'll fucking destroy everything. Oh, it let me delete it. Wait, what? Okay, I'm stupid, obviously. Okay. Cool. Wait, let's see if we can do this before the print then. I'd love to switch this to a chamfer. For printing reasons. What's going on? Why am I seeing all these fucking purples now? Switch. Okay. Now, chamfer. 10. Oh. Okay. Did it? What happened? Okay. Well, it kind of screwed it up. Maybe 10's just too much now? Can we do 5? Okay, 5 looks good. 6, 7, 8, 7, 6. Okay, I mean, that is kind of like those stupid buttons are like sitting off. It's not as slick. Interesting. Do I like this? I don't know. Do you like this? Is it ugly? I don't know. Is anybody liking this? Let's see what it looks like. Not here. Actually, let's replace this. Okay. Actually, let's take a look real quick. I don't know. I kind of like it. Kind of just looks like a box, though. Like, it looks kind of stupid, to be honest. I know it'll print better, but it looks stupid. Maybe we can test printing it like this with support. It'll be annoying, but if we do it this way, maybe it'll at least print better. The surface finish will be horrible, but I mean, like, compared to this, like, this is abominable. It couldn't handle any of the overhangs. So I'm not too worried about that. This is good. Less than an hour. I'll preface this with telling you I have a FL-Sun S1 Pro, so it's a high-speed printer. You obviously, you know, this took like an hour, a little over an hour. So these are not everyday printer times for people that don't have a Delta printer. But all right, let's give it a shot. I gotta turn it on real quick. Oh shit. And we'll let this run while I'm sleeping. Though, like I said, it'll be running for 53 minutes, so it's not a big deal. I need my alcohol. And I might as well show you guys the 3D printer. Let's see if I can do it in a way. There we go. So this is my S1 Pro. And I like to, let me see, it's turning on right now. I like to keep a nice layer of glue. I just use these glue sticks. Very common. Elmer's. There we go. Washable school glue. I had a bunch of these. The kids needed them for school, and they never use them. Oh, this is my this is my S1. This is my T1 Pro. This also still works really well, but it's got a smaller printer bed, so I like using the S1 Pro when I need something bigger printed. So this is just 99% isopropyl alcohol, and I just spray it over to kind of like melt the previous print glue. I still have white in here. How much white do I have left? I have enough. That's good. But yeah, so I just spray it down, and if you can kind of feel the melted glue. If it's tacky, I just leave it. And every now and then I clean off the entire bed, and I just do a fresh coating. But more than not, this lasts a really long time, especially if it's not something that needs to be really supported heavily, like weight-wise. And this is going to be a flat thing, so I'll show you. This is what I have been printing. Well, this is what I just finished printing. It's a 9-foot dragon for scale. So this took a really long time, and it used about, I don't know, 50 rolls or something. No, not that many rolls. It used a lot of filament though. I just use white. These are the wings. This is a piece that broke off at the wing that I will need to reattach. But this is like one of the pieces that were printed. So yeah, that's going to be hanging off my ceiling eventually, which will be pretty cool. But yeah, hey, C-Films, how's it going? Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat. Yeah, so I use a 3D pen. This is what I use to attach all my prints together, using the same filament. I was using it for the dragon, so it still has white. And it's better than just gluing, for sure. All right, let's switch back over. Okay. I've been good, C-Films. How's your coding language and stuff? You're doing great? Hell yeah. All right, let's get this running. How we doing? Okay. Should be S1 Pro Stout, unless I'm tripping. Yep, that's correct. We're going. You can hear it going now. You've been working on the Sci-Fi website. Sick. Any what's the newest updates on C films? More movie theaters, more sites. Are you changing infrastructure? I've been working on Orbem Studio a lot. Currently building a handheld console that plays Orbem Studio games. But we have a marketplace. And this is the additional marketplace. Because most of the assets, or not most of them, all these assets are available within the game builder. So like when I don't know, let's see if I can find one. So here's a game that I've been building. So like in here, if I wanted to like edit this area and I wanted to add a new background, you see there's an internal marketplace that you can go ahead and purchase things. And you see I already purchased this one, so I could use that if I wanted to. But you can also just use your normal media library or upload your own. But the marketplace is a great place to find professional art, you know, without having to hire somebody. It's all available for you, made by real artists, so that's cool. But yeah. Oh, I fell. Anyways, cool. Well, I think I'm all done for tonight. We have the newly designed shell. I'm just printing a little bit of it. And, oh, actually, let me go back. Get rid of this chamfer. I don't like it. Cool. And we moved everything. I showed you my new setup for soldering and what I'm going to be doing in the future when all the parts come. So we'll be able to get a good view of that. And yeah, I think that's it. I didn't get any messages, I think, on the chat, unless I missed all of them. No. Good. I didn't miss any chat, but I'll thank Indy for hanging out. Hope you and Kuzo are having fun with your Schedule 1 game, C-Films. I have been improving the code for C-Film website. I also have a couple more cities. In addition, your budget's individual movie fact pages. Nice. Great job. Glad to hear about your new updates to the website, man. That's cool. I will definitely have to check that out sometime. But hey, thanks everybody for jumping on tonight. Anybody watching in the future. I'm going to post a short about this tomorrow, probably, just with like kind of an updates of what I did. So, you know, don't feel too bad if you missed this whole stream. But regardless, thanks so much. I'll catch everybody in the next one. And check out Orbem.studio. It's build your own game, you know, and eventually I'll be able to play your game on my handheld console. That's the whole point. And make sure you subscribe if you're watching. Follow on Twitch if you are not, because I want to know that people care about this project and about Orbem.studio. You can make your own games. All right.